Steel City at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Today, we've got a good one on tap in the AFC North, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ready to get us started, it's Cade York. And with the terrible towels waving wildly, we are underway from Pittsburgh. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Let's go now.
And here's Pickett to put it in the air off the bat. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Off the play fake, here's Pickett. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. Finding space at the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Harris running straight ahead. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now Pickett. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 42. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Here's Watson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 41 yards rushing so far, and this is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here.
If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Chubb is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Throwing here, Trubisky. Here's Johnson with a reception. Another big gain or 2 in succession as this one goes for 32. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Trubisky will throw. Finds Pickens out right. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. First catch so far by Pickens. It's good for a 1st down. They hand this off to Harris. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 12-yard line.
Here's Trubisky. That's complete to his tight end Freiermuth. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now it's Trubisky. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. Touchdown! Najee Harris, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Steelers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Browns drive about to get started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Watson. They set up the screen to Chubb, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
Watson sliding out of the pocket. And he'll find Akins there, complete.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Here's Watson, option left. 6 yards there on the keeper at 2nd down.
A little do-it-yourself run right there, and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get, so he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down.
56 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
A nice toss play there to the left. More than enough room to move the chains.
And you know what I love about that play as a broadcaster? Seeing the big guys move, seeing them get upfield and take out defenders. You know what I hated as a defensive back?
What?
That exact same thing. Seeing those linemen coming downfield, getting ready to blot out the sun.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. They'll give it to Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns have taken the lead.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7.
Steelers 7. King York to kick off for the Browns.
New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Olszewski now from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 as they're on the 17-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
On 1st down, Trubisky.
Setting up the screen, Harris.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing. That he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Now it's Trubisky. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Now Trubisky here going to change the play.
He's got a man complete. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
Well, one thing's for sure. They're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
On the give, this is Harris.
Down to about the 32.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's Trubisky to throw. He finds his man Johnson. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Najee Harris with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Steelers are an extra point away from evening this one up. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here, because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
On the return from his end zone is Grant. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
They begin this drive with Chubb. Despite a little sizzle on the move, he's still tackled shy of the 20. The Browns trying to get back and set quickly here. Time ticking away.
2nd down, here's Chubb again.
And he'll get this one across the 20, but only up to about the 21. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. They toss it left side to Chubb. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They go play action with Trubisky. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Here's Harris. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Trubisky to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal.
Cowboy 80. 18, right, 18, check it.
Off the play fake, here's Trubisky.
Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers.
Deontay Johnson as the first half is winding down.
And the Steelers would extend their lead here just before halftime.
70 ring.
Now Trubisky, they're going to throw for it. Escaping the pressure right. And he will get into the end zone, and it's now a 2-score game as the lead moves to 9. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Watson now to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
Third and 2, Watson being chased out left. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
Well, he and his offense were staring down what was likely a 3 and out. Zero fear from his side, though. Never doubted for a second they pick up the first. He's ready to pull the trigger on a keeper the moment it revealed itself.
The final shot before the break, Watson. He's going to look deep for more. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, Guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he goes out right around the 39. It goes as a gain of 6, and it's a first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. Loose inside the 30, inside the 10,
and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Donovan Peoples-Jones.
61 yards.
And the Browns have got it back to within a score. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead is down to 2.
Browns 21.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
16 yards right off the bat for a first down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. In motion right here comes Johnson.
And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now Trubisky out to his left.
That's down the field and caught by Freiermuth. Look at the big fella go.
And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Anthony Walker.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Olszewski now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Anthony Walker.
And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes, because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of real estate on that one.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 41-yard line.
On second down, this is Harris. And he'll get about 3 here up to the 44-yard line.
And quickly they get to the line.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris.
And now off to the races down the right side.
Down the right sideline.
And end into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Najee Harris,
56 yards.
and the Steelers have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead.
Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw. And his throw here is incomplete. And in the third quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And again, it's Chubb. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think Cameron Hayward's ability to take on blocks, hold the point of attack, and get upfield serves him very, very well. What a nice play there.
Yeah, he can take on blocks because he's built like a block. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. A toss play to Chubb. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
99 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Throwing here, Trubisky. Dancing to his left. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Good yardage there on the scramble, and all of a sudden they're left with a 3rd and 2, much more manageable. On 3rd down, here's Harris. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Trubisky will throw.
Quick completion here to Johnson. And he is going to have the Steelers 1st down by a couple of yards as they get 5 there on 4th and 3.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Harris Harris running straight ahead. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Here's Trubisky. Flush to his right. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. They'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
2nd and 10 now. It's Trubisky. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Grant Delpit. Down the sideline he goes.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. So they obviously declined that, and it is a touchdown.
They still had the option, but let's face it.
There's no option.
There's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy call for them.
Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. First and 10 here for Trubisky and the Steelers.
At their own 19-yard line. Back to the air, Trubisky after the pick six. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Harris. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
They'll run again with Harris. And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2.
And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
That's swung out wide to Harris. And he will have a Steelers first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Now it's Trubisky. He finds his man complete. That's Warren. A nice gain of 21 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 37-yard line. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock.
Let's go.
Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. Steps away to his left. Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short.
Dragon 60. Warrior 70. 60 back, Jack. 60 back.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They'll roll him out right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Now Watson steps away. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Watson.
That one caught by Felton.
And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
The Browns send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Here's 1st and 10.
Harris starts the drive on the ground. He finds some open field here. There he goes, left side.
Across midfield. He's on his way. Najee Harris.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Najee Harris.
An 80-yard touchdown.
And the Steelers use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th.
They're going to run it with Harris. And he will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a 1-point game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
On the return from his end zone is Grant. And he returns this to the 22. This is 1st and 10.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Now 2nd down and a few inches. Watson to throw.
He'll buy some time right.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Here comes 2nd down. Watson.
Forced out to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from home. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
And once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Now Watson.
Flushed out right. He's got his receiver, Cooper.
And he will get out of bounds here as well. What a play. Big yardage. They stop the clock, and they move it to the boundary of field goal range as well.
Now they return to the ground game. Chubb.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow, wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this one away.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Olszewski now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here's Trubisky.
Setting up the screen, Harris.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Finding Harris on back-to-back plays. And he's going to be taken down here. That's short of a first down as he gets about 10.
Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
19 tight. 19 tight. Mustang 19.
Throwing now is Trubisky.
He's got Johnson, and they will get the conversion on 3rd down, but the clock, a more pressing factor.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Let's go now.
This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Trubisky's throw complete there to Johnson.
Then he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Now it's Trubisky rolling to his right. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
So that